Hey everybody, what's going on?
Welcome to our Curiosity Chill, where today we will be studying the Bermuda Triangle.
But, it's spooky.
It is spooky.
It's kind of spooky. We got some serious legends and history we're going to explore today as we learn more about the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes.
Has anybody ever been to the Bermuda Triangle? Has anyone ever been absorbed in a vortex and then later relinquished? Please let us know.
Please let us know.
The confused the Wapple. Hey, I'm confused. What's up, Waffle? Welcome back. Thank you for being here for 11 months in a row, nearly a year ago.
Whoa.
And Mira SS back for 21 months. And that good old Pillow Cat, 32 months. Thank you, Pillow Cat.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here with us. Thank you to our awesome mod team, to our lieutenants, and to all of you guys for hanging out with us as we explore the Bermuda Triangle.
So, fun fact about our Curiosity Chills is that every single week at the end of the stream, we will poll all of you to see what you're curious about, and then we decide what we're going to study next week. So last week, Bermuda Triangle was the top choice.
Now, do you want to go to... Which one do you want to start with? The History Channel?
Yeah, legend. Let's start with the legend.
Let's start with the legend. The legendary legend.
Sick
indeed.
Muse slays. Welcome back for 22 months. Raging Girl 84 is back for 14. Sears Frey giving out a gift sub to Georgia. And Maddie Co, welcome back for 10 months.
Hello, team. Welcome.
Lillard Juicy K, welcome back for 10 months. Not sure how to maintain the subscription with your Amazon Prime? Well, all you got to do is, just reallocate it every month.
Yeah, you got to do it each month, unfortunately. Amazon Prime be like that. You can choose each month where you allocate it, and so you can just choose a channel any month, every month. You can choose a new one. And it's totally free. Exclamation point free in the chat will give you some more info, or exclamation point Prime. There's a panel down below. And our moderators are going to share the links that we're reading from today. This first one is from history.com/topic/folklore/Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle is a mythical section of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where dozens of ships and airplanes have disappeared.
Where'd they go?
They disappeared.
Where?
Unexplained circumstances surround some of these accidents, including one which the pilots of a squadron of a U.S. Navy bomber became disoriented while flying over the area, and the planes were never found. Other boats and planes have seemingly vanished from the area in good weather without even radioing distress messages. But although myriad fanciful theories have been proposed regarding the Bermuda Triangle, none of them prove that mysterious disappearances occur more frequently than
in other well-traveled sections of the ocean.
Okay. In fact, people navigate the area every day without incident.
Yeah, right.
That's weird.
Right. I want to believe that it's super spooky and really dangerous. Lauren Eduaru, welcome back for 36 months. And Lillard Juicy K dropping some massive gift subs on the crew.
Whoa.
Thank you, Lillard Juicy K.
Thank you so much. That's incredibly generous.
If you got one of those Lillard Juicy K gift subs, check out the starter kit. It's going to show you the way around the channel, how you can use the perks of being a subscriber to our Twitch channel, like joining our Discord. We've got some subscriber chats, and all of our subs are entered in 5 times to our private giveaways, immune to ads, and slow mode. Yo. Thank you. That is very sweet of you. And Lauren Eduaru, what's going on? This is a coordinated attack. Lauren Eduaru, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Whoa.
Thank you very much,
I appreciate you all with the hype on the hype train, celebrating 3 years here, Lauren. We super appreciate that. I see Sunflower Danny is cheering and sending love to everyone as well. And Mango Stash is back for 2 months, so that makes me happy.
That's good news.
Glad to see you. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle. The area referred to as the Bermuda Triangle, or Devil's Triangle, covers about 500,000 square miles of ocean off the southeastern tip of Florida, When Christopher Columbus sailed through the area on his first voyage to the New World, he reported that a great flame of fire, probably a meteor, crashed into the sea one night and that a strange light appeared in the distance a few weeks later.
Whoa.
He also wrote about erratic compass readings, perhaps because at the time a sliver of the Bermuda Triangle was one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north lined up.
Whoa.
Did you know, after gaining widespread fame as the first person to sail solo around the globe, Joshua Scullum disappeared in a 1909 voyage from Martha's Vineyard to South America? Though it's unclear exactly what happened, many sources later attributed his death to the Bermuda Triangle. Oh my God!
William Shakespeare's play The Tempest, which some scholars claim was based on the real-life Bermuda shipwreck, may have enhanced the area's aura of mystery. Nonetheless, reports of unexplained disappearances did not really capture the public's attention until the 20th century. An especially infamous tragedy occurred in March 1918 when the USS Cyclops, a 542-foot-long Navy cargo ship with over 300 men and 10,000 tons of manganese ore on board, sank somewhere between Barbados and the Chesapeake Bay. The Cyclops never sent out an SOS distress call despite being equipped to do so, and an extensive search found no wreckage. Only God and the sea knows what happened to the great ship, says U.S. President Woodrow Wilson later. In 1941, two of the Cyclops' sister ships similarly vanished without a trace along nearly the same route.
Oh, whoa. That's spooky.
Oh my gosh.
Spooky disappearances. And Brian 28799.
Wow.
Yo, thank you for those 10 gifted subs. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Thank you so much, Brian.
I'm glad you guys like learning with us. This is one of my favorite streams we do. Tuesday mornings, 10 a.m. Every week, a different topic. And this week is getting spookier and spookier. The pattern allegedly began forming in which vessels traversing the Bermuda Triangle would either disappear or be found abandoned. Then, in December 1945, 5 Navy bombers carrying 14 men took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the airfield, in order to conduct practice bombing runs over some nearby shoals. But with his compasses apparently malfunctioning, the leader of the mission, known as Flight 19, got severely lost. All 5 planes flew aimlessly until they ran low on fuel and were forced to ditch at sea. The same day, a rescue plane and its 13-man crew also disappeared.
Whoa.
After a massive weeks-long search failed to turn up any evidence, the official Navy report declared that it was as if they'd flown to Mars.
Wow.
Okay, if that creeps you out, type a 1 in the chat, because that creeps me out. Things just disappearing.
Yeah.
Entire planes and ships. Mm-hmm. That creeps me out.
That's pretty creepy.
What's up, Zero? How's it going? We got Vices and Discos here's cheering. I see Re3 is here and cheering, saying, I don't believe in the superstitions surrounding it, but it's very interesting to learn about.
Yeah.
Indeed. If you describe yourself as a superstitious person, would you raise your hand, please? Because superstition is a very, very interesting thing. We did a superstition curiosity show one time, but we never talked about the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle theories and counter theories. Hit me with them, babe.
By the time author Vincent Gaddis coined the phrase Bermuda Triangle in a 1964 magazine article, additional mysterious accidents had occurred in the area, including 3 passenger planes that went down despite having just sent an all's well message. Charles Berlitz, whose grandfather founded the Berlitz language schools, stoked the legend even further in 1974 with a sensational bestseller about the legend. Since then, scores of fellow paranormal writers have blamed the triangle's supposed lethalness on everything from aliens. Atlantis and the sea monsters to time warps and reverse gravity fields, where more scientifically minded theorists have pointed to magnetic anomalies, water spouts, or huge eruptions of methane gas from the ocean floor.
Whoa. That's a lot of different theories.
Yeah.
Let's jump into them. To clarify, I saw a few people ask, what is superstition? Superstition is, the dictionary definition, an excessively credulous belief in and reverence for supernatural beings, or a widely held but unjustified belief in supernatural causation leading to certain consequences of an action or event. So, like, walking under a ladder would be bad luck, or breaking a mirror is 7 years of bad luck, or having a black cat cross your path.
I like black cats.
We like black cats around here, but it could be.
Or
spooky.
putting your hat facing down on a bed spills out all the bad luck. So,
Yeah.
according to my grandmother, opening inside umbrellas inside is bad luck.
Right? Knocking on wood to not jinx what you just said. That's superstition as well.
Yeah.
I see Sunflower Danny giving out 5 gifted subs. What's up, Sunflower?
Thank you so much, Sunflower.
Thank you. And Sue0317, thank you for the gifted sub to Chef. Welcome aboard, team. In all probability, however, there is no single theory that solves the mystery. As one skeptic put it, trying to find a common cause for every Bermuda Triangle disappearance is no more logical than trying to find a common cause for every automobile accident in Arizona. Moreover, although storms, reefs, and the Gulf Stream can cause navigational challenges there, maritime insurance leader Lloyd's of London does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an especially hazardous place. And if an insurance company doesn't, then maybe it's not. Neither does the U.S. Coast Guard, which says, in a review of many aircraft and vessel losses in the area over the years, there has been nothing discovered that would indicate that casualties were the result of anything other than physical causes. No extraordinary factors have ever been identified. Ha ha. Yeah, right.
All right.
Why are we looking at Discover? Moving along, we have a Discover article, and from Discover Magazine. The moderators will share this link with you guys in the chat if you would like to read ahead of us or behind us. But I want to do a little poll real quick.
Yeah.
Let's get the vibe. Bermuda Triangle. Totally something going on there.
Okay.
Or just a regular place at sea. I want to know, type number 1 in the chat if you think there is something absolutely going on there, something extra unusual, something paranormal, something supernatural. Or number 2, if it's just a regular place at sea. Let me know.
That is especially dangerous.
I mean, but the Coast Guard and insurance companies are saying it's not especially dangerous. So what I'm getting at is, what do you all want to believe? And Sunflower Danny, thank you for those big cheers. I see Mandra-san is back for 19 months. Welcome. And Storm on the Moon has a very cool username. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to our stream. All right, 83% of you are stoked for mystery. Let's keep up with our study here, shall we?
Also, Serenity Moonlight, welcome back for 34 months.
Yo, and Josiah D3, thank you for subscribing as well. I see Cosmic Georgie's here with a gifted sub. And, our Animate, thank you for 5. We got 5 gifted subs for the community. If you got one of those gifted subs, be sure to thank the person that gave it to you. All right, 81%, final answer. Tell me the word, baby. Look at that. That looks horrifying. I hope it's not real.
Could be.
Oh.
Who knows? Just off the southeast coast of the United States, there lies a span of ocean that's long held a fearsome reputation. Ships traversing its choppy breadths disappear without a trace. Flights routed above the waters blink from the radar screens, never to be seen again. The mysterious happenings have conjured stories of supernatural interference, alien kidnappings, and an area somehow outside the normal bounds of physical reality. The Bermuda Triangle, it's said, is a haunted place.
Damn.
But that's just one version of the story, of course.
Of course.
The Bermuda Triangle has been the site of a number of high-profile and still mysterious naval and aviation disappearances. But that those disasters are the result of anything sinister, as opposed to the logical conjunction of environment and statistics, is extremely doubtful.
Nah, as 82% of us are convinced. With 22 minutes of study, 82% of us are convinced it's supernatural.
Still, a number of people have proposed scientifically valid explanations for the disappearance of ships and planes in the Bermuda Triangle over the years. The ocean is a dangerous place, after all, and it is not uncommon, even today, for things to go wrong. In the storm-tossed waters of the North Atlantic, safety is never a guarantee.
Damn.
Whoa.
Safety's never a guarantee, team.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Our Animate, thank you for joining us, yo. And anybody who's just tuning in, welcome to our Curiosity Chill of Bermuda Triangle. Appreciate you guys being here. Stay whelmed. Welcome back 33 months, yo. And Deems Lounge is back for 35.
Wow.
Almost 3 years. Thank you for being here since the very beginning. Holy cow. So where is the Bermuda Triangle? We've learned most commonly defined stretches between Miami, San Juan, and Puerto Rico, and the island of Bermuda. In all, it encompasses hundreds of thousands of square miles in the North Atlantic Ocean, a huge area. Does anybody live along the Atlantic Ocean? Shout yourself out if you recognize the Atlantic Ocean as your closest. Amelia and I in California are near the Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
What about all of you guys? What's your neighboring ocean?
If you have one.
If you have one, or you can just be like, I'm an inlander, and you're safer from
the mystery
of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, ooh dalali. The region has also seen heavy traffic from ships coming and going from the East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico. It got its name, the Bermuda Triangle, in a 1964 article in the pulp magazine Argosy, which linked together a few disappearances in the region. The deadly Bermuda Triangle didn't offer up any explanations for the occurrences, though it did heavily emphasize the mysterious nature of the sea. The article features the disappearance of the USS Cyclops, which we just learned about, a Navy ship in 1918, and the loss of a flight of bombers during a practice run in 1945, as well as some of the search and rescue planes sent out after them.
Oh, no.
What a bummer. Can you imagine being a search and rescue team and then you get lost and somebody else is searching and rescuing you?
That sucks.
I mean, that's where it starts to get really creepy for me about the Bermuda Triangle thing. It's like,
yeah.
At what point are you just like, let's not go look for them? These incidences and others have today become part of the lore of the Bermuda Triangle. These stories are often stitched together to hint at something untoward. Untoward?
Yes.
Untoward, lurking beneath the surface of the Atlantic Ocean. In addition to the supernatural explanations, a number of more realistic explanations for the phenomenon have been put forward throughout the years, ranging from wayward magnetism to dangerous bubbles.
Dangerous bubbles.
Beware the bubbles!
All right, so this is an awesome map where you can see here is the North Atlantic Ocean in between North America and Europe and Africa, also South America there too. This is the space, and here is this dangerous triangle.
That looks real dangerous.
Yeah.
Honestly. And not just because it touches part of Florida.
Oh, so just as we look at this beautiful map here,
Yeah.
I'm curious, who else likes to look at maps?
I love looking at maps.
Me too. It gives me great satisfaction.
I'm a big fan of maps.
I think it for me, it helps to put things into perspective. Because when you look at the whole map and you see how big the
That's
world
a
is.
pretty huge section, too, though.
That's what it said.
Dang.
Maps. I do.
Yeah, I like to think for a while that my last name, Dechart, I was like, oh, maybe it's like a map maker, like making charts. And so for a little while I was I was thinking cartography might be a fun thing, that I would have some ancient connection to cartographers, but I don't think that's what it means. Deviant Beck, welcome back for 38 months. Shiny, mysterious triangle, you love this? Yeah, I think Connor would love to research things like this too. Most definitely. I think Connor would just read Wikipedia for fun. Dangerous waters.
The fact that the area within the Bermuda Triangle is heavily trafficked could account for some of the mystery. Any region with lots of ships going through it is bound to see more accidents than places with less activity. Pair that with the fact that the Bermuda Triangle is often swept by hurricanes, and it's not hard to see why ships might occasionally sink there. Hurricanes, that makes sense. Another common explanation of the Bermuda Triangle rests on magnetism. The Earth's magnetic North Pole isn't the same as its geographic North Pole. So let me read that again. The Earth's magnetic North Pole is not the same as its geographic North Pole, which means that compasses usually don't point exactly north. Only along what's known as the agonic lines, which line up magnetic and geographic north, are compasses truly accurate.
Whoa!
I didn't know that. What is agonic lines? I don't know what that means.
Let's look it up. Let's ask the robot lady. Boop, 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 boop. Agonic lines. According to this definition, it is an imaginary line around the Earth passing through both the North Pole and North Magnetic Pole at any point on which a compass needle points to true north. So basically there's some calculation to be done based off what you know as true north, magnetic north, and geographical north.
Okay. So, one agonic line runs from Lake Superior in Michigan?
Yeah.
In Michigan.
It is. Lake Superior is in Michigan. It's one of the Great Lakes. Anybody else know the names of the other Great Lakes? I'll give bonus credits to anybody who knows the name of the 4 other Great Lakes. Hit me with them.
Hit me with your best lake.
Hit me with your best lake.
Come on and hit
There's
me with
Superior.
your best lake.
Sally Powell's got Superior. Huron. There's Huron and Erie. Yep, we got Erie and Michigan. Lake Michigan, and Zero's coming in clutch with Ontario. You guys got them.
Nice.
Good work. You can remember it with HOMES is the acronym. Yes.
So, one agonic line runs from Lake Superior in Michigan down through the Gulf of Mexico near the Bermuda Triangle. So, one theory holds that mariners, usually accustomed to accounting for discrepancy in their compass readings, may make mistakes when very near to the agonic line that leads them astray. That makes sense. Paired with the often shallow waters of the island-strewn Caribbean Sea, navigational errors could lead to boats running aground on hidden shoals. Another theory posits that the Bermuda Triangle might be home to a large-scale magnetic anomaly, a region where the Earth's magnetic field lines are warped and twisted. So super magnetic.
Yeah. Anybody else watch Lost? I'm getting some Lost vibes right now.
This, too, could cause navigational mistakes, but as others have noted, there is no evidence that the Bermuda Triangle contains any unusual magnetic disturbances, something that's clear when looking at a magnetic map of the region.
Not Penny's boat! More recently, some scientists have suggested that ship sinkings in the Bermuda Triangle could be due to massive bubbles released from undersea methane deposits. That's undersea fart, team. That's undersea fart is what that is. Do you know why it smells so bad when you go past a bunch of cows? Methane, because they're just standing out there giving you that methane, and there it comes from under the sea in a massive bubble that disrupts flight plans. The sea floor in the region is known to contain large pockets of gas that can be released suddenly when you least expect it, when you're trying to be quiet in a meeting or in an elevator, turning the ocean into a frothy soup that swallows ships. The similar process likely created huge seafloor craters near Norway.
Hey, Luke Lemon Art, thank
Yo.
you so much for the gift sub group hug.
Thank you, Luke Lemon. Appreciate that, love.
All right, I'm kind of curious to click on this massive
I'm gonna
bubbles.
click on this link that says massive bubbles. Okay, here we go. Your privacy is none of your concern. Do giant gas bubbles explain the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle? Researchers say methane rising to the surface of the ocean could explain the sudden loss of ships in the western North Atlantic, or anywhere else for that matter. Damn. 52 years ago, all of a sudden disappeared. What is it? What are we talking about? I mean, this is a specific instance. We can get to this if time allows. Let's finish our main article and then we'll jump over to the
I was just curious. I had to see about the massive bubbles.
There she blows! And it's not a whale. But though the mechanism itself makes sense, there's no evidence of any recent methane release from the area around the Bermuda Triangle. The last time anything similar happened in the region was around 15,000 years ago, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Geologist Bill Dillon, whose parents were like, I've got a good idea. I'm naming this Bill. Another explanation for the Bermuda Triangle that checks out on paper is the presence of rogue waves. These rogue waves we experienced when we were playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Do you guys remember when all of a sudden there'd just be a massive wave and if you didn't turn your ship facing the right direction, it would wreck you? Well, these huge waves can form unexpectedly and rise 2 or even 3 times above surrounding waves. As Vice reports, British researchers used lab and computer models to simulate the effects of rogue waves more than 100 feet more than 100 feet tall. Whoa, a wave more than 100 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
On ships as part of an investigation into the Bermuda Triangle. Ships that were sufficiently long could get caught suspended between 2 wave peaks with nothing supporting them from below and snap in half.
Wow.
One researcher theorizes. But while rogue waves are certainly capable of capsizing or breaking a ship, we have no definitive evidence tying them to any of these naval disasters in the Bermuda Triangle.
Wow.
Whoa. Being lift up, both halves of the ship lifted up in the air 100 feet, and then it snaps in the middle.
That's pretty
Damn,
intense.
that's like the opposite of what happens to the Titanic, I guess.
Yeah.
Not a bot. Thank you for the gifted sub to Blues. Appreciate you. And Lillard Juicy K with those big cheers. Maddie Co cheering. You guys love this stream. I'm about it.
Yeah.
All this makes a lot of sense, but it's more fun to say there's an alien spaceship under the ocean. Fine.
true,
Maddie
yeah.
Co, I really hope that one of these theories explains a alien spaceship just catching boats. I see Knob the Builder is cheering. He's saying they love these types of streams. It's so fun to learn with you guys. It's a lot of fun to learn with you guys. Thank you for recommending awesome topics for us to study together every week. And Demented Furby, haven't been on a Curiosity Chill stream in a while, but thank you for being here. Good to see you. I see Pesta Bonai is back for a year and a half, and Vanessa, RK800, is resubscribed. And Wablu the Swablu, hello, for 38 months.
Wow.
All right, can we put some mod love on it while we read through the human factor?
Mod love.
Thank you, mods. Thank you, lieutenants. We appreciate your support on stream and on Discord.
The true explanation for the Bermuda Triangle may ultimately reside not in the ocean, but in our minds. In our minds. In our minds. It all goes down in your mind. Our minds are often biased towards bizarre or otherwise memorable events and have trouble accurately accounting for statistical discrepancies. For example, we're more likely to remember things that seem exceptional, such as a ship that disappears with no explanation, than something more ordinary, like a ship sinking in a hurricane.
Valid. Okay, so we're just more likely to bookmark these in our mind because they have no explanation.
Because it's more extraordinary.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
And once something stands out to us, it can form the basis for further attention. It's a form of what's called a frequency illusion, sometimes referred to as the Bader-Meinhof effect. Essentially, once we're introduced to something once, we tend to notice it more often around us. That can lead to us that can lead us to think whatever we've noticed is becoming rapidly more common, when in reality we're just noticing it more. I definitely notice that frequent illusion, like when I'm thinking about, certain kind of car or something, then I see that car all the time all of a sudden.
Yeah, one time when I was first moved out to LA, my car got stolen. And what you guys should know is that it was, even the cops were not very surprised because they're like, oh, was it maybe a Honda Civic? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, that's going to get stolen every time. It's definitely stolen. I was like, thanks for your help. And anyway, but I am convinced that I saw my silver Honda Civic that once was everywhere after it was stolen. I was like, there it is. No, there it is. 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 And that's why if you have a silver Honda Civic, it might get stolen because it just disappears into the sea of it. But, surely there were as many before. I just wasn't looking for one, right?
Yeah.
So maybe us looking for an answer of what happened with the Bermuda Triangle or what's going on there is how we... You have a silver Honda Accord? I'm just saying, maybe that's number 2 on the list. Okay? Dat Carave, welcome back for 5 months. And Marky Sparky, thanks for the gift sub to Astro Jack. And Sunflower Andy, thank you for the gift sub to Anna Lala Dreams. And Fire Sky with a gift sub to Amy. Ooh. Whatever is ultimately responsible for the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, be it psychological or otherwise, it's worth remembering that there's never been any evidence that the region is any more dangerous than anywhere else. So go ahead and take that vacation to Bermuda. But, as always, make sure to wear a life jacket when you're out on the water. It's just common sense. Thank you, Discover Magazine and History.com. We appreciate you. And Mooney Zah, thank you for 7 months support. And Dylan Meredith, what's going on? Almost 3 whole years, yo.
Wow.
Hey, cheers to you, Dylan. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So we've got more time where we could go into facts and theories, or do you want to read about the giant gas bubbles?
I don't know, friends. Let's do a poll.
Let's do a poll. Let's poll it. Pardon my appearance. What's up, Pardon My Appearance?
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, yo. Appreciate that very much. You guys are very generous today, and we are very grateful for your support of our stream. Let's do a question like this. Sea farts or more Bermuda Triangle facts and stuff. Give us the info, team. What are we doing? Number 1 in the chat for sea farts. Number 2 in the chat for more Bermuda Triangle facts and stuff. What do you want?
Well, when you put it like that, I
you know
have
what? If I ever, like, later in life, I'm like, you know what? I really want to be a teacher, or a professor, or something, and I submit all these curiosity chills as my resume. They're gonna be like,
sea farts?
Your teaching style is pretty whack. Okay, clearly you guys want to learn about sea farts, so let's do it. 78% of you, that's enough for me. Sea farts.
I knew as soon as you put it like that, I was like, well, of course everyone wants to learn about sea farts. I mean, that's just so unusual and mysterious.
It's mysterious, team. Do giant gas bubbles explain the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle? I'm not going to lie. I had some theories in my mind about the Bermuda Triangle before we started this stream.
Yeah, me too.
And did not even consider for a second that giant gas bubbles might be behind it. That was never even part of. I was thinking
I
definitely
thought it was
aliens.
Gonna be like riptides or something.
Yeah, aliens, ghosts, maybe like like a what do you call those? Like a whirlpool, that sucks you all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. But this is totally other. Name: the Bermuda Triangle. Age: 52 years. Appearance: then all of a sudden, disappearance. Location: between Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Approx. What is it? Well,
according to Vincent Gaddis, who first coined the phrase in a Pulp magazine article in 1964, the Bermuda Triangle is an area of the western North Atlantic where ships and planes are strangely likely to vanish without a trace.
It is also a terrible song by Barry Manilow, which I would totally play if I wasn't going to get a copyright strike, and if I'm going to get a copyright strike, it's not going to be for a terrible song. I see.
Leaving Manilow aside for now, why would things southwest of Bermuda suddenly vanish?
Some suggest that involvement of aliens, the devil, and the lost city of Atlantis. Some say that the magnetic properties of the rocks might scramble compass readings. Others, that giant bubbles of methane might sink ships when they reach the surface.
That's hilarious. But it actually might be true. Researchers at the Arctic University of Norway have just discovered huge underwater craters off the coast of Norway, which they consider probably a cause of enormous blowouts of gas. The crater, that is, not Norway.
Okay, let me just say this real quick. Enormous blowouts of gas. This is more than a fart team. This is a C issue. This is a C should have used the restroom before we got into rush hour traffic on the freeway. This is a C. Okay. Goodness.
Do we have any friends in Norway?
We got any friends in Norway? Who's tuning in from Norway right now? If you're in Norway, this is talking about,
You.
Anyway, okay, here we go. Goodness. The ships certainly could sink suddenly if the water beneath them turned to foam, which these craters, measuring up to 45 meters deep and 80 meters wide, could be capable of doing. So, that solves the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle? Nope. Why not? Well, first, it isn't clear whether gas blowouts happen in the triangle area. Oh.
Which we don't think it did because
the Geological Survey said it hadn't happened in 15,000 years.
But there are blowouts of gas in other parts of the ocean, like near Norway.
Right, but nobody's being like, this blowout near Norway created a situation for me.
No.
How many times can I say this in the stream?
Just keep going.
Where are we going? Okay. First, it's not clear if these gas blowouts happen in the triangle area. Second, even if they did, it isn't clear how they would make planes vanish from above the sky unless it was a massive blowout, in which case the bubbles went up into the air.
Like a geyser.
And then knocked this plane out the sky. I don't know.
No.
Third, several of the incidents attributed to the Bermuda Triangle involve people vanishing from ships rather than the whole ships vanishing. So unless they were like, sea bubbles, and then they went to go get some. Fourth, there isn't anything mysterious about the Bermuda Triangle to start with. What?
Gaddis' original article and the others that followed it were total cobblers. Some supposedly vanished boats were later found. Other vanishings, such as the disappearance of the 1945 of the 5 Flight 19 training planes, aren't difficult to explain. They just got lost and they ran out of fuel. Indeed, boats and planes only vanish in the Bermuda Triangle about as often as they vanish everywhere else.
Which means you should be equally terrified of all other locations. No. So you could say the Bermuda Triangle itself is a phantom mystery? Yes, if you feel like it. Do say, did aliens make people believe that ships were going missing in the West Atlantic? Don't say, attack of the killer sea farts. How did they know?
We're not that original, Brian.
They knew my joke. How did they? Don't say it, team. Don't say. Okay, no matter what happens, no one here type attack of the killer sea farts in the chat. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Panic.
Scream. No, don't. Stop it. You guys. Yeah, I wrote this article. I let's see. When was this article published? March of 2016. I actually planted that joke in March of 2016, and I was waiting 5 years to uncover it. No, stop it. You guys stop it. You're not. The article clearly said don't do that. Oh, you guys are.
Can you go? I mean, we can go further on this. Go down. Wait, up. Continuing up.
This is the end of the article.
No, continuing up though. I know, but we can click on this giant method.
Giant
we can go deeper.
Deeper. Go deeper, giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we reached the end of the internet. It's over. That's all there is to know.
Well, we can
listen to the terrible song.
No, don't listen to the terrible song. What about?
I don't know. What do you guys? You want to show your support for high impact journalism?
We could type in giant bubbles of methane someplace else and see what
See,
we
we
get.
get some videos.
Yeah.
You guys want to see a video of a sea fart? Giant methane bubbles at sea.com. Videos. Oh, okay. Hold on. What is that? Team. I got good news and I got bad news. It came from beneath the sea. Giant methane bubbles rising from the seafloor are capable of swamping a ship. Oh my goodness. Show me a video. No video? Oh, here, what is this? This is not it.
No.
Oh wait, Glorious VR?
No. All right.
No, that's
Let's
not
just
it.
let's read about it.
Okay, methane bubbles from the seafloor could.
In theory, sink ships and may explain the odd disappearances of some vessels, Australian researchers reported Tuesday. Which Tuesday? Some Tuesday. Oh,
Tuesday
2000
2003, team.
so a long time ago.
Before half of you were born.
Huge bubbles can erupt from undersea deposits of solid methane, known as gas hydrates. An odorless gas found in the swamps and mines, methane becomes solid under the enormous pressures found on deep sea floors. The ice-like methane deposits can break off and become gaseous as they rise, creating bubbles at the surface. David May and Joseph Monaghan of Monash University in Australia said that they had demonstrated how a giant bubble from one of these deposits could swamp a ship.
Oh, hey, Geeky Girl Dad. Welcome. Thanks for joining us for the first time. And Cat Mando, thank you for the cheers. Sonar surveys of the ocean's floor in the North Sea have revealed large quantities of methane hydrates in eruption sites, May and Monaghan wrote in their report, published in the American Journal of Physics. A recent survey revealed the presence of a sunken vessel within the center of one particularly large eruption site. Oh no, you guys. I'm going to have to say this out loud. Now known as the Witch's Hole. Write it down. And if you want to study monotremes, we did a monotreme stream, and monotreme means single hole. And if you didn't know, platypus and echidna are monotremes because they have a single hole, which I will now refer to as a single witch's hole, from which the sea farts come. One proposed sinking mechanism attributes the vessel's loss of buoyancy. Do you guys know that 3 years ago, I would have never uttered any of this shit on Twitch? I would have been so afraid of anybody clipping me saying any of these stupid things. But the truth is, this is science, and I am a man of science. I believe in science. If you've seen Nacho Libre, you know what I mean. One proposed sinking mechanism attributes the vessel's loss of buoyancy to bubbles of methane gas released from an erupting underwater hydrate like the Witch's Hole, they wrote. The known abundance of gas hydrates in the North Sea, coupled with the vessel's final resting position and its location in the Witch's Hole, all support a gas bubble theory. Don't giggle at me like that, little snickering witch's giggle. It's my bubbly hole.
No one has ever seen such an eruption, and no one knows how large the bubbles coming off the methane deposit would be.
This is a cursed stream, you guys. Scree, don't upload this one to YouTube, okay?
May and Monaghan created a model of a single large bubble coming up under the ship.
Okay.
They trapped water between vertical gas plates,
Glass plates.
Yeah. They trapped water between vertical glass plates, not gas plates, glass plates.
And launched
gas bubbles.
Not glass bubbles.
Launched gas bubbles from the bottom and used a video camera to record what happened to an acrylic hull floating on the surface. So, whether or not the ship will sink depends on its position relative to the bubble. It is far enough from the bubble It is safe, they wrote.
You're too close to the bubble!
But, if it is exactly above the bubble, it is also safe.
Okay, it is also safe. Because at a stagnation point of the flow, the boat is not carried into the trough. The danger position is between the bubble's stagnation point and the edge of the mound where the trough formed. So basically, if you see a giant sea bubble coming
You want to either be right on top of it
or far away, but don't get in that in-between spot.
Witch's hole.
Don't get in the witch's hole. Don't. It won't get you. It will get you. So you either want to go straight towards it, which can only be described as the eye of the witch's hole, and it will blow you away.
Oh, God.
Damn.
All right, friends.
Well, let's end it. Time to raid.
The moment has come where we're going to do a pop quiz.
Uh-oh.
We're going to go out.
Team, I'm just going to say it like this. Pop quiz! It's time to pop quiz, and I have a sneaking suspicion what I'm going to see.
Well, but tell me something.
stream.
Okay, so obviously you could tell us something about the bubbles, but then also tell us something about the Bermuda Triangle.
remember
we can't
that-
have this entire thing commandeered by gas bubbles.
Yeah. Just remember that today's subject is Bermuda Triangle. So when it comes to Bermuda Triangle, type one fact into the chat. That's literally all I ask of you. In your 1 hour of learning, if you've retained a single piece of information, type it, sea farts exist. I knew it!
All right, but insurance companies think that the Bermuda Triangle is safe. So
Right,
that's
that's
a big
good.
thing.
Things are looking up.
Okay, besides the sea
No,
farts.
it's all gone to shit.
1964 was when the term Bermuda Triangle was coined.
Yes, indeed.
There is a witch's hole.
Yeah.
Columbus apparently witnessed a mysterious meteor around the Bermuda Triangle. Compasses do not show true north. Yes, because there is a difference between north on the geological north and magnetic north.
Right, and that there are some places on the globe where those two lines line up. Does anybody remember the name of that? What was that? Arigo? What kind of a...
And angio.
Angio?
I think so. Also, The Tempest by William Shakespeare may have been inspired by the Bermuda Triangle.
May have been. Mm-hmm. It was dramatic, for sure.
Our minds are biased towards the exceptional.
There it is. Shelley has got it. Agonic lines. Agonic lines. Sick Muse Slays knows. Geeky Girl Dad, thank you for the cheers, yo. Appreciate you.
It isn't aliens, yeah?
Yes. And Barry Manilow, yes, it was apparently a terrible song. Everybody, if you want to check out the Bermuda Triangle song by Barry Manilow, I'm going to drop that link in the chat. I can't play it for you here for obvious reasons, but seems like an appropriate... Oh man, the cover art.
Don't.
I'm not gonna play it.
Okay, good.
But I'll tell you guys, it does not look great. Just from the album cover, 1980, loves it.
All right.
All right, sweet.
Well, I am
Flabbergasted.
yeah, thoroughly satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you all so much for chilling with us for this. Now we have to decide what we want to study next Tuesday.
Yeah, let's
please
pull it up.
Throw something into the chat that you're curious about, and we will put it into a poll, and then decide what to study on next week's Curiosity Chill. Right. I see bats.
Here's the Barry Manilow song coming at you guys too many times. Bats was the runner-up last week. Next week we study bats.
Bees. I'm seeing a lot of love for bees. We did bees, but we can always do it again.
Let's do pollinators too.
I'm seeing trains.
Trains? That would be cool. What else you guys want to learn about? We learned about some Area 51.
Oh yeah, aliens. Wasps.
Wasps? I think I'm going to put wasps with
Particles.
pollinators.
Okay.
All right, look at this. Look at this.
Celtic mythology.
Oh, right, in Celtic mythology, because we're playing Hellblade right about now, and we're in the world of Norse mythology with a Celtic warrior.
Yeah.
Amelia, tell them what we're up to.
On Saturday, we are playing Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Sunday, we're playing Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. And then once we finish Hellblade, we are going to pick up Life is Strange 3 True Colors starting on October 3rd.
Yep. And don't forget that on Friday, we are doing a chill stream, hanging out, and probably doing some more sewing projects.
Yes, I had so much fun sewing with all of you last Friday, so I still got more projects, so I think maybe we'll do some more sewing?
Yeah, let's check it out. And SC Merciless, welcome back for 11 months. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you for that, and I see some love from new followers coming in too. Thank you to Farley Y and Shay Mist. Thank you for the follow, and Said2. Lauren_Grace, what's up? Thank you guys for being here and following along. We are inching towards our goal of 440,000 on Twitch, and you guys are helping us make it a reality. The goal is to pull that off before the end of the month. So thank you guys all for following along. Yo, and Zero, what's up? Zero Messiah, thank you for subscribing to our channel, bud. Appreciate that very, very much. Shout out to Zero Messiah if you guys want to check him out on Twitch. Also streaming some awesome games. We've got weekly study next week, 10 a.m., 1 hour earlier than whatever time it is for you right now. Type into the chat if you want to vote. Now's your last chance to do it. It looks like it's going to be between bats and Celtic mythology. What are you most curious about?
I see. Do a runoff again, because
I mean, that's a pretty significant lead.
Yeah.
We got trains, Area 51, bees and pollinators, which I do think we have a past stream of. And I want you guys to know that we are uploading our Curiosity Chill streams now to YouTube, because in my infinite oversight and managing far too many digital things in my life, I have not been saving the Curiosity Chills. You guys haven't been downloading them. But guess who has? Super Scree! So Super Scree's going to upload 3 Curiosity Chills every Thursday to our YouTube channel, ! YouTube. The ones that are going up next Thursday are about crows, cats, and eggs.
Nice.
Some glorious streams. So if you guys, in the future, we'll have a whole catalog of our past streams. So if people want to study something we've looked at before, we can do that.
Yeah. Maybe let's just leave off quantum mechanics or whatever it was.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that were a little. The butterfly theory, wasn't it? The butterfly.
I like those birds.
The butterfly effect. I like those birds. Celtic mythology wins, team. We're going to be studying Celtic mythology on next week's Curiosity Chill. So much so that I'm going to type it in here right now. Celtic mythology. And we have one more question for you all that we need your help with, which is, where shall we raid? Amelia, what's a raid if I've never done one before?
We're going to decide where we feel like hanging out. We're all going to teleport over to that streamer's channel together, and when we get there, let's shower them with positivity and colorful emotes and hit the follow button if you like what they're doing.
Nice.
So Brian's going to set up the poll with a couple different options.
Yeah, let's do it. We got some awesome raid targets picked by our mod team. Thank you, mods. Thank you, lieutenants. Appreciate your help.
Are you interested in a Portal stream?
As in the game Portal.
The singing and guitar stream, or Animal Crossing? Type 1, 2, or 3 into the chat.
Yo, let's go. And thanks again, mods. Thank you again, lieutenants. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Thank you to all of our awesome gift sub givers. You guys were very generous and hyped up about this stream. And Amelia and I super appreciate it. And we're grateful that you choose to spend your time with us here for a little bit. Thank you guys for doing this with us. We do this every Tuesday when we can, starting 1 hour earlier than whatever time it is for you right now. Our next stream will be on Friday, and that'll be 3 hours later than whatever time it is for you right now. So glance at your clock, add 3 hours, and that's what time we're going to be hanging out in the Zen Garden relaxation stream and doing some more projects.
Yeah.
When we come back on Friday. And then we'll see you guys this weekend for Mass Effect 2 and Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Both of those streams are starting their upload on our YouTube as well, so if you want to catch up on them, Mass Effect 2 just went up today, and Hellblade first stream will go up tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. It looks like Animal Crossing is going to win the day.
Sweet.
Let's go show some love to Terrestrial Plays. When you get there, drop some follows on them. Show them some love if you like what they're up to. Appreciate you guys all being here, and let's get going with this raid. Yep. My name is Bryan.
My name's Amelia.
And this is our Twitch. Yo, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining. Thank you for all the hearts and the waves and the look at all those hugs and oh, you guys are sweet. We appreciate you. Thank you guys. This was fun. Beware the sea farts.
Oh God.
Oh God. Time to run. Let's go. Time to raid. Let's raid in 3,
2,
1, and raid.